Hello guys, welcome back. In the last lecture, we stimulated the editing personal detail feature for currently signed in user. Now, from this lecture, we will move ahead by stimulating the work experiences feature. I mean, here we will stimulate creating the new work experiences, validating work experiences, updating existing work experience and deleting existing work experiences and so on. And we will divide this feature stimulation into two different contexts, one for currently signed in user who can create new work experiences, edit existing work experiences and so on, and other for public user who can see work experiences history of other users. Okay, so let's start with that. So first come to the terminal and generate a new feature spec file. So switch to the terminal and here open the new terminal tab, and here what you need to do, rails g rspec colon feature and then work experiences. Okay, and run this command and this will give you a new feature command file, feature spec file. So go to the project directory and open this feature spec file and first remove this pending example line. Okay, because we will write our own example here. Okay, now let's create a describe block in this spec to indicate that we are testing the work experiences here. Okay, so describe and then work experiences. Describe work experiences, do and this. Okay, and now as I told you already that we will stimulate the work experiences feature from two different contexts, like one for current user and other for public users. So we need to create another example group that will stimulate all work experiences related stuff only for currently signed in user. Okay, like CRUD operations. Okay, so to do that, create another describe block for the current user. So here describe and here we can add current user, do. Okay, and in this current user first we need to add the describe block so that we can have user signed in for every example within this example group. Okay, so before each do create a user using factory, so at the rate user equal to create user. Okay, and then sign in this user, sign in at the rate user, and then add sleep for 1 second. Okay, and now after this before block we need to create an example that will open the work experience form and it will show the validation errors if the empty form is submitted by the stimulator. Okay, so what we can do here, add the example group and make it like it should open work experience form, work experience form, and display the validation errors if empty form is submitted, if empty form is submitted. Okay, then do and end this example. Okay, and now in this example first we need to visit the member profile path. Okay, so visit here member slash and interpolate the user id here, so at the rate user dot id. Okay, because we are using the current user to allow them to create work experience record. Okay, and now we need to expect the work experience text to be present on the browser, and let me show you the text here. So here you can see that on the member detail page this is the text. So what we need to do, we need to expect that this text should be present on the browser. Okay, so expect page dot to have text and then paste this work experiences here. Okay, now we need to click on the add experience link, and here you can see this is the add experience link. Okay, so here what we can do, that first we need to find this link. So find, and here are there are some data attributes, that is data controller bs model form. Okay, and why I am not directly using click link add experience, because here you can see that this add experience link is bounded as text within the I tag, okay, not directly provided as the text to the link. Okay, and here you can see what we have: data controller attribute, that is bs model form. Okay, so what we will use here: find a, and then data controller is equal to bs model form. Okay, and then we need to use I dot bi dot bi plus. Okay, and then we need to perform click on it. Click. Okay, and now add sleep statement for 1 second. Now we need to expect the model title to be present here. For example, if you go to the member detail page and when you click on this add experience link, for example, just click on it, and here what you will see, that you will see this model title, that is add new experience. So when this bootstrap model will get open, we need to expect that whether this model title is present or not. Okay, so expect page dot to have text, and here add new work experience. Okay, and since we are stimulating this spec for testing the validation error on the work experience form. Okay, so what we need to do, that as soon as the bootstrap model get open, I mean the work experience form will get open in the bootstrap model, we need to click on this save changes button to see the validation error on the form. So for example, if you click on the save changes button now, you will see the validation errors. Okay, so what we need to do, click button and then save changes. Okay, and now add another sleep statement for 5 seconds. Okay, and now we need to expect the errors to be present on the form. Okay, so here you can see that these are the errors, or these are the errorful text that you will see when you submit the empty form. Okay, so we need to expect this text to be, these text to be present on the form. Okay, so what we can do, expect page dot to have text, and here, okay, 9 errors prohibited your work experience from being saved. Okay, so here I have typo mistake, so you can correct it at your end. Okay, and now we need to use this expect page dot to have text at 9 times. Okay, so just paste it here. Okay, sorry, and then copy it 9 times, sorry, paste it 9 times. Okay, and now we need to paste all these errors here to test. Okay, so first is company can't be blank, so just copy this and paste it here. And the other error is start date can't be blank, so copy this and paste it here. Sorry, it is start date, sorry, yeah. And here job title can't be blank, so just copy this error and paste it here. And similarly you can copy and paste all the errors in your spec file in the expect statement. Okay, employment type can't be blank, copy this. Employment type is not a valid employment type. Location type can't be blank, location type is not a valid location type. So paste this error here. And the last error, that is end date must be present if you are not currently working in this company. Okay, so just paste it here. And now open the work experience form, so we will correct the typo. Okay, so go to the app use work experiences and open the form partial here, and here you can correct this typo, so from being saved. Okay, and make the changes into your form as spec as well from. Okay, and now if you click on this link again, for example, click on this add experiences and click on the save changes, and you will see that it is showing 9 errors prohibited your work experience from being saved. Okay, now that's all for the spec. Okay, and you can add sleep for 2 seconds as well, sleep 2, save it. And now we have done with our spec, so we need to test this. Okay, so go to the terminal and run this spec. So in the terminal, what you need to do, bundle exec rspec spec feature and work experiences spec. Okay, and now run this spec. So when you run this spec, you will see that it will get open in the stimulator. It will open the bootstrap form, it will show you the errors, and the spec will get passed successfully once this stimulator is stopped. Okay, so here you can see one example, zero failure. Okay, so here we tested the empty form submission with validation error. Now in the next lecture we will see how to stimulate the creating work experience using capybara. Meanwhile, try this lecture at your end, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.